Hello everybody, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully everybody's had a good day. Alright, so I was over on Shitter, Twitter. Oh my goodness, hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So I was over on Shitter, and I had seen, well, Nick Snyder had a tweet, and he was like, oh, is this what everybody was talking about? And it was a video with James Charles. And this is why I say that things are starting to become just like way overdone, way out of hand, and it's just things like this need to stop, you know. And so someone's going to try to say, oh, James Charles is racist. Here is why. And I'll try to insert this thing now. Forgive me, I'm not that good at editing, but we're going to try it today for the sake of this video. Don't laugh at me. Well, you can laugh at me, I don't mind. Hold on. Okay guys, so this is the and so now we're going to show you the real thing that's put out. Be right back with that.
Oh my God, I'm a queen. I'm so young, I can't believe I'm a millionaire at 19. I just FaceTimed Kylie, told her we should collab again. Got all these boys in my DMs. Holy crap, that's my palette. Oh, I can contour so well. Wonder if I can say the S word. Can I really say the S word? What up, my sister? What up, my sister? Big ups, my sister. We got my sisters. The T sister, and y'all sisters, 'cause I'm not sister.
So anyway, it's things like that that just drive me insane. And the reason why it does is because it's not like we already have all the circus going on with people and racism between with Jeffree Star and then the Jackie Ina thing and Jeffrey Thomas, Jackie, and say hi, Clay. You guys know, hubby. So anyway, this shit needs to stop. These shenanigans, this bullcrap, the try to keep the, you know, racism card, you know, and thing alive and going. People have problems well enough on their own trying to defend themselves, let alone someone doing something like this. It's just insane. And I think it needs to stop, you know. It just bothers the hell out of me how people do things like that and then they make a stink about it and then obviously it's debunked. But whoever made that video, it's like, you know, you put the time and the effort to do something like that, or, you know, to take his song, what he's saying, and put something like that over it just to try to match it. Just to be, why? Why do you got to do shit like that? Why do you got to reach so far? Why do you, whoever, you know, made the video, have to really go that far? I don't understand it. I just don't. I don't get it. And I'm so sick and tired of, you know, things and shit like that popping up. And anyway, that's just my little daily gripe of Shitter Twitter. I swear to God, people just drop shit on there like there's I don't understand. It's like, you know, that common sense thing of like, you know, what your, you know, well, at least my mom taught me, think before you speak. I mean, that's just kind of like what I like to try to roll with. But anyway, then we're going to start with, and then I want to talk about Jeffree Star and the packaging, or not the packaging, the Platinum Ice. Now, I have that bad boy, the original one. I think it's kind of old. I got it when it first came out. I actually want to get the 24 karat gold one because I just do. But I have this one, and I love this one. I do, believe it or not, she's well used. She doesn't look like it, but she is well used. And, oh my God, guys, I even left the plastic on the mirror. That's too funny. But, oh yeah, you can tell, like, she's well used on there. I love this palette. I really, really, truly do. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about, you know, counterfeit makeup, and Jeffree Star said he changed the packaging, which looks really great. I personally don't care about the packaging. I care about the product. I mean, you can package it in a taco for all I give a shit, but if it's amazing, it's amazing. I don't care. But I get why he redid the packaging because of, you know, counterfeiters and fake makeup and stuff like that. And I'm going to be the first person to admit I have bought dupes. And it's not fake, but I got a lot of Shop Hush palettes, and they're dupes. Most of them are dupes for Anastasia or for Huda. And I absolutely love them. Like, if I would have spent all that money on Anastasia and Huda, which I do own 2 of the little Huda palettes. I only own 2, and they're the little mini guys. I got the purple one and the green one. To be honest, I really don't like the green one that much, but I do love the purple one. But anyway, I think it's a double-edged sword. You know, these guys, they put so much effort and time, and they do things to make their brand, but there's so many people out there that seriously can't afford it. You know, like, I bought his new Northern Lights palette, which I am wearing the blue shade here today. I actually enjoy it. I really like, I've worked with 2 shades so far. And actually, you're not going to see it now because I just got done working a hell of a lot of hours. But in the inner corner, I put like the pink. I really, really like the palette. I enjoy it. But not everybody can afford $52. So if things are duped, you know, people are going to buy them just because they can't afford. So I get Jeffree Star trying to fight, you know, the counterfeit and the fake makeup and all that other shit, you know. But I do get the point of dupes also because people want it, but they can't necessarily afford it. However, I'm going to say this. The dupes aren't the exact same thing. They're not the same quality. Well, except for Bad Habit. Sometimes that shit is better. I'm just saying. I mean, I have the Huda palette, and I have their dupes for the Huda from Bad Habit, and I actually think the Bad Habit formula is better than the Huda one. I'm just being real. I'm being honest, man. I'm being real as shit. But some people can't afford it anyway. But when you get dupes, unless it's like Bad Habit or something, you're kind of, you don't know what's in it. You know, it's not the same thing. It's just not, but again, a lot of people just can't afford that product. They just can't. So they look for the dupes. They just do. So I get Jeffree trying to fight counterfeiters and stuff like that. I did see the video with James Charles, and he bought his own fake palette, which I don't know why somebody would want to dupe that, because I'm not being shady. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it was $39, which is $1 per shade. There's 39 shades, and the palette was $39. So I thought that was fairly inexpensive as it was. I gotta show you guys. I love dolphins, and this is what my husband got me for Christmas. This is so beautiful. And Katie got me a necklace that has my name on it. And he also got me this absolutely stunning and beautiful dolphin bracelet. I just wanted to show you guys, hence that's why I'm wearing all the blue today. And this is the Tarte palette, girls, guys, boys, girls. I love the shit out of this palette. If you guys are wondering about this Tarte palette, I love it, and I advise you guys to buy it if you can. But it is a really nice palette. So anyway, back to the counterfeiting. So I can understand Jeffree's perspective, but I can also understand the people that really just can't afford the shit's perspective. So that's just my thought. I like to try to be on both sides of the fence on that. Now I'm going to throw in one more thing. I watched Ashley Kyle's video. Let's get back to James Charles. Sorry, this is a bunch of jumbly mess. But I watched Ashley Kyle's video on the James Charles thing, and I agreed with a lot of her points, where there were kids outside of Ulta when that palette went on sale, and why weren't these kids in school? All right. I'm going to play good cop, bad cop. Okay. It's around, it did release in November, and if you have a child that does really, really good in school, and that kid says, Mom, I really, really want this palette, yes, you can go and pick it up for them. But if they want that experience of going to the store and picking up that palette because they really love James Charles and they really love the makeup or whatever, and they really just want to have it, it's not yes, a kid will skip school or whatever, but sometimes out of love, a mom will say, you know what, I'm going to take you there and we're going to get this for you because I know how much you really, really want it. Maybe they really wanted it super bad for Christmas and they thought it wouldn't be out for Christmas. It was going to sell out. So the parent decided to give them that experience to go and be together with their child to pick up something that they love. I personally don't see the biggest issue with that, only because my daughter does amazingly well for school, okay? And Megan does amazingly well for school. We go to Florida every year, but we go during school time, and Megan does miss school for us to go to Florida. However, she emails her teachers, I email her teachers, we get her work and everything that she needs, and she does email the teachers back and forth while we're on vacation. The reason being is because Holly, my daughter that has Down syndrome, she cannot handle that type of heat. She does not. She would get overheated. She doesn't have the ability to sweat it off like we do. So she would suffer from heat stroke or heat exhaustion a lot faster than you or I would. So I cannot take Holly to Florida in the summer. I can't. It's too much. I can't go in December because it's just way too busy, way overcrowded, and that's, you know, a lot. It would be a lot for her also. So I do go in like April or May when the weather isn't as hot, it's not as crazy, to make it easier on my disabled daughter. So there are reasons why some parents will not have their child in school to do something for them that they love or they care about. I don't think it's, if the child does really shitty in school and they don't have good grades, then no, you ain't coming out of school. But my daughter Megan has always been an A student, and we've done the Florida like for the past 4 years, and it's worked out well where she's emailed the teacher. She's never missed out on any work. She's never failed any exams. She's never failed a class for us going. So hence, I did want to add that little tidbit in about parents sometimes with their children and things that they do. But if a mom or a dad or an aunt or an uncle or a grandma or a grandpa says, you know what, you do well in school and this is really all you want for Christmas and you want to go and have that experience to pick it up because they were anticipating it probably selling the hell out, I think it's okay. That's just me. But I love you all, and I hope you guys have a great evening, and I just wanted to bring you this lovely video. Kisses.